miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 47-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. On 2nd down, here's Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Bronco 80. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete. Keon Holden, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one, complete to Campbell. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. 1st down, Buccaneers. Neighbors in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Williams to the air once more. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Tampa. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
18, Warriors 70.
On first down, here's Milton. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. He gets this complete to Shakir. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Cowboys.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing, Milton. Now a screen set up for Blue. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
it's a pretty good effort there on 3rd and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the 1st down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
What is up?
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is up and good. And the Bucs will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
And some good running there. It'll fall forward for about 7.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. One of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
18, tight end. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10.
65 yards, 6, go. 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 65 yards, 6, go.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Buccaneers 49-yard line.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Milton going to look to throw it again. And that is incomplete.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Buccaneers are going to take over just shy of midfield. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 9. They'll run the draw with Walker. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go. And the Buccaneers looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 21-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 33.
Get out of the gun is Milton. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Forced to his right. This one broken up It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
To the air once more is Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let go.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, here's Milton. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he'll get forward for about a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9. Once again, it's Walker, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Throwing is Williams. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the first down, a gain of 13. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 2. Here's Williams. Pass complete to Neighbors. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Throw it again. It's Williams. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Tampa. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. It's just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
6 is average. 6. Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
2nd and 10.
Next. Ready?
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Get it.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Get it.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. From the pistol, here's Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It moves to 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's hauled in at the 5. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. To throw is Williams. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and before it goes the field goal try, they take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Williams. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Bucs keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
From the gun, here's Milton. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sends up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Milton. Rolling right. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Dallas Turner. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year.
19-2.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. He'll work forward for a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd and 8.
Viking 18.
Now, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Jalen Carter, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st down.
Ready. Nice
1st and goal
Cowboy
at the
80.
9-yard line.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Cook 70 Timberwolves.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, they get on the board. That adds the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
What is up?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
What is it up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The outside, caught by Neighbor. And he's out of bounds on pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing again, Williams. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers head on to their already sizable lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on, come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. They'll throw out of the gun, out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Go!
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Cowboys, 1st down. First
19
and
tight,
10 at the
19 tight.
18-yard line.
Ready, ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
That's another Cowboys
Nice,
first
let's go.
down.
Ready.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Flew, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk.
And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They run with Walker. Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 22 yards to pick up there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Here's Walker. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.